Welcome, Never Betters, to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan, and this is Buddy Sherman. We are so grateful you're here. So today I prepared a 45-minute Power Vinyasa Flow yoga class for you, all about movement and message. In the flow, we're going to move in and out of different variations of half moon pose. The message is about moving into stillness. I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after the best version of you today. So if you follow me on Spotify at Never Better Yoga, we are going to go ahead and press the start button on today's playlist, Moving into Stillness. Then come with me. You're going to actually come to the back of your mat. You're going to stand with your feet hip width apart. And I want you to take your hands in a Ganesha mudra. So your right hand laces the left hand, gripping the fingers, kind of like interlocking them, and then pull apart your hands. This mudra, this hand gesture, removes any obstacles that could possibly hinder your practice today. So physically pull apart your hands, but then it's like a little mini tug of war. Then release that down and just shake your hands out. Now look down at your feet. Elevate your toes up if you can. Even flare them out a little. Set them down. Pop your heels up, and in your mind's eye, you're stretching your feet from the front to the back of your mat, and then feel a nice, solid stance. Now stand tall. Roll your shoulders up and down the back side. Lift your gaze just a touch. And then take your hands right to heart center in that Anjali Mudra prayer style, and bow your chin down to your chest. So today, before we begin to flow, the intention of today's practice is to move into stillness. Now, if you have a personal dedication, it could be a wish or a prayer for someone or something, just know that you've always got the option to draw that right now into your heart and solidify your single-minded purpose for today's practice. Then once you have your intention, create that Ganesha grip like we had before as you open your eyes and lift your gaze, gripping your hands right in front of your heart, and then elevate your arms up. Now your arms are going to stay bent, and you're going to let the right elbow draw down toward the right side as you lean up and over to the right. Your left arm will start to sneak up behind your head. Now come back to the center nice and slow, and you're going to reverse that grip. So left hand is going to go inside the right, pulling apart, elevating your arms up. Drop your left elbow in towards your body as the right arm goes up and behind your head. Lean up and over to the left. Now release that Ganesha grip and capture one hand on each forearm behind your body. Let your right ear draw towards your right shoulder as you stretch the left side of your neck out. Draw your chin down towards your chest, stretching the back side of your neck. And then up and over to the left. So left ear, left shoulder, right shoulder blade drawing down. Now connect your hands behind your back, slide your index fingers down the back side of your body, and just shift your gaze up. Now neutralize your gaze and just take a meditative walk to the top of your mat. So heel, toe, just nice and slow. Take as many steps as you want, rolling up onto the ball of your foot, landing at the top of your mat, letting your hips drop down, arms lift up into Utkatasana chair pose. Now exhale, hinge, bend, and fold right over your legs at the top of your mat, but heel toe your feet far apart as you desire to come into ragdoll. Your knees can stay soft. The crown of your head can hang down. Draw your navel in to protect your lower back, and then create a little shift. So you're going to kind of weave over to the right and to the left, just creating a sway or a shift, maybe using your arms in that ragdoll shape to create a figure 8 style. Just going side to side. Then hold up in the center, moving your head back and forth. Anything that could hinder your practice today as we focus on moving into stillness, a meditation that has movement. So the fluctuations in our minds start to slow as you draw in to your purpose, this place, this space. Shake anything out that could hinder that. Draw a yes back in, moving your head back and forth with that knowingness that you are exactly where you belong. No coincidence that you unrolled your mat today. Now go ahead and put your hands on your bent knees, keeping your legs wide. Push into your thighs, create a cat style back with bent knees. Now draw your heart through the gateway of your arms as you arch your back, knees are still bent. This time as you create that cat, I want you to straighten your legs and rise all the way up to standing, stretching your arms out and up, collecting your hands at heart center as you heel toe your feet back together. Ganesha grip at the top of your mat, right hand inside the left. Elevate your arms up, keep them bent, lean up and over to the right. Back to the center, reverse that grip and switch it up. Left hand inside the right, pulling your arms apart, widening your collarbone. Pull the left elbow in, lean left, right arm up and overhead. Release that connection. Lace your hands, slide them down the back side of your body as you look up, opening the front body. Exhale, hinge at the waist, bend and fold. Take a halfway lift at the top of your mat, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold back down. Step back into down dog. Right leg steps, left leg joins. So now you've traveled into this inverted V style, using a little pedal, pressing through your heels as you let your back Achilles tendon stretch out, the calf muscle, and bring your awareness into your body, the pedaling of your feet, pressing back of your heel. There is no rush, no hurry, just pressing through the back superficial line of your body. Now come into stillness, move right into stillness in your down dog, removing any fidgeting. Just finding that place of stillness. Now elevate your heels up, hug your inner thighs in, shift to high plank pose. Let your knees come down, move right into cat on your hands and knees, and into cow with an arched back, tail tilts up. Now connect your breath with these two moves. Exhale, round and hollow. Inhale, soften and melt. Couple more times. Push the earth away with your Surya Hasta sun hands. Inhale, arch and melt, creating that back bend. Last time, exhale, round and hollow. Inhale, soften and melt. Now, shift your hands right and left and trace a circular motion. So just let some movement begin in your hips, traveling them around as you drop them towards your heels on the back side of the circle. And then let your heart travel through the gateway of your arms on the front side. Now reverse that direction. Travel around in the opposite direction. And then go ahead and bring your hands back forward, stretching the right leg back behind your body as the left arm goes forward. So come right into bird dog. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Inhale, stretch it back long. Do that again. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, stretch it long. One last time. Exhale, draw it in, even a little bit tighter. Inhale, stretch it back out. Left thumb goes down, stretch it back. Maybe catch a bent right leg for a Chapasana connection. Release the right leg long as the left leg, release the left hand long as the right leg reaches back. Now you're going to press the heel. So I just want you to rock forward and back just a little bit to get that back right calf muscle stretching out. Then go ahead and hold up. Hold up as the right heel draws back. Beautiful. Now lift the right leg up, cross it over the left, and drop your forearms down to your mat and do a little baby circle of your hips. Now reverse that direction. Travel around in the opposite direction. Forearms are down, right leg is crossed over the left. Now, keeping the forearms down, stretch the right leg back, spin the left foot off, pick the left elbow up. Right arm comes up and overhead. Now the right leg is stretched long. You're on your left knee and shin. Can you lift the right leg up for quarter moon? Maybe you reach back for a bent right leg for that Chapasana connection. Now release the right leg long, travel in front of the left leg, walking your hands up. Right hand slides down, left arm up and over, Parigasana gate pose. Now come back to the front. Find your way to high plank pose. Hold your high plank even a little bit longer. Push back, down dog. Elevate your heels up again. Pull your navel in towards your spine. Shift back to high plank. And lower all the way down to your belly. Bring the right forearm in. Bend the left leg. Push your upper body up as you maybe reach back to a bent left leg. So Patanjali says the purpose of yoga is to still the fluctuations of the mind. Reverse, left forearm down, left leg goes long, right leg lifts. Right arm reaches back, maybe to catch the top of the foot, pressing the heel in as the heart lifts up. So let your breath help slow any of the chatter in your head. We are practicing moving into stillness. It's one of the magic moments of yoga. Can shut out any external distractions. Bring both forearms down. Now you've got your toes pointed. Your forearms are down. Can you lift your thighs up into forearm plank with pointed toes? Lower the hips down. Look up, Sphinx pose. Push down into the forearms. Use the tops of your feet. Pull your belly in and up as you ignite your thighs, your quads. Lift. Lower your hips down. Lift your heart up, Sphinx, as you look up. Now, lower your chin down. Bring your hands alongside your rib cage. Tuck your toes under. Rock your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Now, when you're down dog, elevate both of your heels up. This time, bend your knees and let them hover. Landing your knees down, left leg stretches back, right arm goes long. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. Inhale, stretch it back, looking for length, front to the back of the house. Exhale, draw it in with that intention of stilling any of the chatter, fluctuations in the mind. Third time, draw it in. Focus on your breath. Maybe the right hand sweeps back to a bent left leg. Then as you release the right hand down, stretch the left leg back, landing on the ball of foot. Just rock back and forth. So you're stretching that back left superficial line of your body. Breathe. Now go ahead and press back. Hold. Then you're going to look back, come to the outer edge of the left foot. Spin the right foot off your mat. Walk your hands in front of the right thigh and then right up the right thigh as you reach your arms out and up. Left hand slides down. Parigasana gate pose, back of the house. Right arm lifts up. Now, as you come and land the right hand down, maybe the left leg lifts up as the left arm comes up and over, perhaps reaching back to a bent left leg for that Chapasana connection. Now, as you release and spin back to the front, cross the left leg over the right. So it's going to go right off your mat And even drop your forearms down to create that hip circle. Doesn't have to be really big. Just make those circles full and complete, and then reverse that direction. Focus on what is within our control. Draw into this place. Now, keeping your forearms down, just take the left leg back. Let the right leg join. This time it takes you right into forearm plank pose. Hold. Now walk your feet in towards your forearms and come into dolphin. From your dolphin pose, lift your elbows up and bring yourself right into down dog. Pop both heels up, shift back to high plank pose, lower all the way down to your mat. Scoop your heart through the gateway of your arms. Rise up. Maybe it's Urdhva Mukha, palms of hands, tops of feet. Exhale, dive your hips up and back, downward facing dog. In your down dog, lift your right leg up, roll open at the hip. Right knee, right tricep. Stretch it up and back, roll open at the hip. Right knee, left tricep. Stretch it up and back, roll open at the hip. Right knee to the nose. Step it in between your hands. Rise right up, high lunge, breathe in. Open it up, warrior two, breathe out. Now get the right knee tracking over the second and third toe. Gaze over that right index finger. Flip the right palm reverse for peace. Straighten the right leg. Left hand, right wrist. Pivot up and over so you're taking a side bend to the back of the house. Now turn that into Jiva lunge. Collect your hands at heart center. Left leg bends, back of the mat. Right maybe toes go up. Higher variation would be as such, outer edge of right foot. Now come back to the front and step back to high plank. From high plank, lower back down. Let your heart lift up. And move yourself back in to downward facing dog. Moving into stillness, stilling those fluctuations of the mind through your breath, through your focus on being here and now. Letting the left leg lift, pay attention to that left leg. Roll open at the hip, flare each of your toes out. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale, stretch the left leg back, long, straight, and strong. Left knee, right tricep. Inhale, swing it up and back. Roll open at the hip. Left knee to nose, right up the center line. Step the left foot forward. Train track with your legs. Rise up, high lunge. Breathe in, crescent. Open it up, second warrior. Beautiful. Flip that left palm, peace. Now straighten the left leg. Dig the left heel in. Right hand slips on the left wrist. Assist yourself up and back as you pivot to the side. Lateral bend to the back of the house. Now turn that into Skandasana, Jiva lunge. Right leg bends, right knee over the second and third toe. Slither, traveling back to the front. Step it back into high plank. Lower from high plank. Let your heart lift up and open up, maybe up dog, maybe cobra. Exhale up and back, down dog. Right leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Right knee, right tricep, tap it. Inhale, stretch it back. Right knee, left knee, tap it. Inhale, stretch it back, roll open at the hip. Knee to nose, crescent, come on up, breathe in. Open it up, warrior two, breathe out. Breathe in, peace. Straighten the right leg, left hand captures the right wrist. Assist yourself up and back, pull the right toes up, pivot to the side, side bend. This time, go ahead and pivot to the back of the house, diving right into devotional warrior as your head bows down where your right foot would be if it were there, and your wings sweep back. Right hand down, left arm lifts. Modified revolved lunge. Drop the right knee. You're at the back of the mat. Lift the right hand up. Left hand behind the right. Exalt it. Now, pop the right kneecap up. Twist up and over that left front leg at the back of the house. Up and around, you're going to warrior two at the front of your mat. Whoo, beautiful, nice and slow. Flip the right palm, peace. Windmill your hands down. Light it up as you move through that vinyasa flow. Let your heart open as you breathe in. Exhale, dive your hips back as you breathe out. Moving into stillness. Hold up in down dog. Breathing in and out through your nose. Let the left leg light up, roll open at the hip, bend the knee, flex the foot, flare the toes out. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale, stretch it long back, left leg, left knee, right tricep, work the oblique. Inhale, stretch it up and back, roll open at the hip. Left knee right up the center line. Step it up, high lunge, crescent. Come on up. Now breathe into that second warrior, breathing out. Breathe in, flip the left palm. Straighten the left leg, dig the left heel in. Right hand catches the left wrist. Pivot, but keep going to the back of the house. Frame the right leg, dive into devotional warrior. Head bows down where the left leg would be if it were there. Release the left hand down, modified revolve lunge. Right arm lifts. Dip the left knee. Use your center to elevate the left hand up. Right hand behind the left. Exalt it, arc up and back. Collect your hands at heart center. Pop the left kneecap up. Twist over the right front leg at the back of the mat. Now you know where you're going. Second warrior, front of the house. Travel up and around. Take your time. Warrior two, back to the front. There you go. Left palm flips. Peace. Breathe. Peace into your life. Pinwheel your hands down. Move through the flow. You choose the exit. Empty your breath out. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, up and back, down dog. Breathe out. Walk your hands back to the back of the mat from your down dog. Heel toe your feet a little closer than hip width. Come to chair pose. Tips of fingers alongside your feet. Left hand, left hip, carry the right shin up, or maybe it's peace fingers on the right big toe. Open it up on the diagonal, maybe the left arm lifts. Now, right leg comes over, right arm goes under, eagle. Draw the eagle into the nest. Unravel said eagle, both feet down, hands sweep back. Rise up, hook your thumbs, open your heart. Ganesha grip right in front of your heart. Right hand laces inside the left. Lift the arms up. Arms are still bent and soft. Right arm draws into the rib cage. Left arm up and over. Remove those obstacles back to the center. Reverse that Ganesha grip. Lift back up, elbows bent, collarbone wide, left elbow in, right arm up and over, a lateral stretch. Release the Ganesha grip on the left. Lace your hands behind your back, slide them down the backside, look up. Release that connection. Come back to Utkatasana chair pose. Thunderbolt. Fingertips alongside your feet. Right hand, right hip, carry up the left shin, or peace fingers on the left big toe. Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana, extending the left leg out, right arm lifts. Open it up on the diagonal, steady, stable. Variation B. Left leg crosses over, left arm under, eagle back of the house. Draw the eagle into the nest. Eagles are focused. Brush and sweep. Wings go back, both feet down. Stand up tall. This time, hook your thumbs. Just expand your front body. Collect your hands at heart center and pause. Closing your eyes, draw your chin to your chest. Feel the earth beneath your feet. Create stability from the inside out. We are finding stillness in the movement of our practice. Through our breath, through focusing on this place, this space, and drawing attention in. Letting any external distractions pass you by. Bring your purpose back into your heart. Offering that single-minded intention back up for stillness within the movement. Hinge, bend, and fold. Walk back out, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, one breath, one move. Roll open at the hip. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale, right leg stretches back. Right knee, left tricep, hug it across. Inhale, stretch it up and back. Knee to the center. Step up, high lunge, breathe in. This time, left hand forward, right hand back, breathe out. Right hand behind the left, arc up and back. Now, pinwheel your hands down. Right hand reaches over and out. Balance in half moon at the top of your mat. Left leg lifts, shining from the inside out. Maybe capturing a Chapasana connection. Releasing it, barrel rolling around to revolved half moon, top of the house. Left inner thigh lifts, maybe left leg bends with the right leg catching it. Release that, left knee to nose. Step the feet together, rise all the way to standing. Hook the thumbs on top, open the heart. Exhale, hinge, bend, and fold. Vinyasa flow. As you inhale and lengthen, step or float your body back. Take it through Vinyasa. Heart lifts. Dive your hips up and back. Down dog. Left leg rises, roll open at the hip. Exhale the inner knee to the upper tricep. Inhale, stretch it back, roll the hip open. Left knee, right tricep. Inhale, stretch it up and back, roll open at the hip. Knee to nose, come right on up. Crescent lunge, that high lunge. Part your arms, right hand forward, left hand back. Left hand behind the right, exalt it. Windmill your hands down, float up. One full swoop, half moon. Left hand over and out. Right leg lifts. Maybe you capture right hand and foot. Release to that L shape. Barrel roll around, right hand down, left arm elevates, maybe connecting left hand to right foot. Release to L shape, right knee to nose. Set it next to the left, this time chair pose. Reach your arms forward, come all the way down, high boat. Yeah, bottoms down, legs up. Now, tap the right toes down, keep the left leg lifted. Now reverse. Now, can you lengthen your spine, tap your feet, and bring your gaze up. Your gaze up, breathe. Look up, child. This is what I say, look up. Things are looking up. Look up, child. Now, hold up high. Come down to a hover. Palms down, head down, legs go up. Legs go up. V Paridakarani, like having your legs up the wall pose. Now, from here, listen up. Pull your forearms alongside your body to kind of prop yourself up. Legs are still lifted. Right leg lowers. Switch it, left leg lowers. Now, switch it out. Now, press the forearms down. Lift the heart up. Breathe. Now, hold both legs up. Point your toes, bend your knees, pull your knees in towards your forehead. Levitate your legs up, flex your feet, paint the front wall. Point your toes, knees to nose. Inhale, look up, paint the front wall with your feet. Flare your toes out, draw it in. Inhale, look up, exhale, lower down. Now move it out. Smooth Samavriti. Let your inhale and your exhale have sameness. It helps create that stillness. Let your inhale be the same length as your exhale. Samavriti, same. Bring it in. Inhale up, lower down. Two more. Exhale, draw it in. You've got this. Inhale, lower down. Last time, smooth. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, levitate your legs up. Exhale. This time, when you let your legs land, straighten your arms, lift your body up, breathe in. Dandasana, staff pose. Fold over your extended legs. Lengthen your spine. And bow down. Pull in. Maybe you lace your wrists. Maybe you use blocks. Maybe your legs are bent. Maybe you're pressing your thigh bones straight. But draw in. Now, on the way up, bring your forearms back behind your body. And can you point your toes and lift your hips up? Lower your hips down. Flex your feet, press your thigh bones down, heart lifts, fish pose. Slide down onto your back. Bring the right knee in, left leg goes long. Roll the right hip over the left. Create a goalpost with your right arm, or just have your right hand alongside your body. You're twisting left, looking over to the right. Roll back onto your back. Hug that right leg in, giving it so much gratitude for holding us up. Left leg draws in, right leg extends. Right hand to the outside of the left thigh. Open up as you twist. So breathe into the twist. So taking the time to move into stillness through your yoga practice, through your breath, through your day. Talking yourself into a quiet mind. In yoga, we have that benefit. It slows those fluctuations. Move into stillness. Come back onto your back. Both feet plant, but your knees are bent. Finish off with one bridge pose. Pop your hips up, Setu Bandha, or full wheel if you practice Urdhva Dhanurasana. Lace your hands maybe if you're in bridge. Hug your inner thighs in. If you're in full wheel, hands come alongside your ears and you just push up into that back bend. Wherever you are, hold. Then release back down, levitating your legs out, coming into Shavasana. Just laying your body down as we move into stillness. Finish off with this resting posture. Just thanking yourself for unrolling your mat today, for joining us, to practicing the art of mindfulness, movement and meditation, movement and message. Focusing on stillness. Then invite yourself back into your day with movement in your hands and in your feet. And then bending your legs, letting your feet slide at your sit bones. Tip over onto your side using your arm, your lower arm, as a resting pillow as you come into this fetal position. Then elevate and push yourself back up into your day, your renewed self restored. Just sit in a comfortable Sukhasana seat. Spread your Surya Hasta sun hands wide. Carry up the gifts, the graces, and the blessings as you draw them into your heart with that hand gesture, that prayer style, Anjali Mudra, letting your purpose moving into stillness be solidified in your heart. And as you move through your week, it'll bring peace, love, and joy that you can share with each other. Look up and let's finish off with one Om to home. Sip your breath in. Om. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.